Okay, so today's reading lesson we're looking at the respiratory system and the alveoli and gaseous exchange. Now, the respiratory system, you need to know the location of the main components of the respiratory system and their role in the movement of oxygen and carbon dioxide into and out of the body. So the lungs are in two parts, left and right. The lungs allow the movement of air in and out of the body. Ventilation is called. Air enters the lungs during inspiration and through expiration. Okay, next part you need to know. Bronchi and the bronchioles. The air travels to each of the lungs via the bronchi. The term for both the left and the right bronchus that take air to each of the lungs. The air passages that the air travels down get smaller as the bronchi subdivide. The smaller airways from the bronchi are called bronchioles. Bronchioles branch out throughout the lungs and carry the air from the bronchi to the alveoli. Now, the alveoli. The alveoli are tiny sacs of air. They are attached to the branches of the bronchioli throughout the lungs. At the alveoli, the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide takes place, which we'll look at in a second. But your lungs contain millions of these alveoli around them. And these are literally the spaces where oxygen is grabbed from the lungs to be taken in and where carbon dioxide can escape to then be breathed out. Now, diaphragm. During inspiration, the diaphragm contracts and flattens to make more space in the chest. The lungs can expand to pull air in. During expiration, the diaphragm relaxes and returns to a dome shape, making the chest cavity smaller. This helps force the air out of the lungs. Due to the demand for additional oxygen by the working muscles during exercise, the rate and depth of breath increases. This enables carbon dioxide to be removed at a faster rate. As well as the diaphragm, we also have intercostal muscles. The intercostal muscles are attached to the ribs or next to the ribs. And what they also do is they contract and expand, and that expansion of the diaphragm and the intercostal muscles creates a bigger thoracic cavity. Now, you need to know how the structure of the alveoli enables gas exchange to take place. Gases move from areas of high concentration to areas of low concentration. Think about a fizzy drink. When you first open a bottle, there are lots of bubbles of carbon dioxide, which leave the liquid to join the air. This is because there's a high concentration of CO2 inside the bottle compared to outside the bottle. This is why the drink will go flat if the lid is left off the bottle. The same happens in the alveoli as happens to the bottle of fizzy drink. Structure of the alveoli: tiny, very thin air sacs, very thin walls surrounded by capillaries to allow gases exchange to take place. The alveoli to capillaries. Alveoli, high pressure concentration of oxygen. Capillaries surrounding alveoli from muscle, low pressure, and then concentration of oxygen. The movement, so the oxygen wants to move where the carbon dioxide is because there's less oxygen in that space, and the carbon dioxide wants to move where there's less oxygen. So they switch over. Okay, so oxygen wants to go where there's not much oxygen. Carbon dioxide wants to go where there's not much carbon dioxide. They end up actually switching over. Gas exchange. The reverse happens with the movement of carbon dioxide. So we're getting this all the time. Exercise intensities. Gas exchange varies with intensity of exercise. During aerobic activity, there is an increase in breathing rate